Hey guys, welcome back. Finally got a new video for everybody. We're going to be continuing on with the whole journey with the Yildiz TK-36, little cheap single shot 410 shotgun. This year I'm going to be turkey hunting with this gun. So what I've done for you today is I've patterned this shotgun with some of the new Tungsten turkey load by Browning, the TSS Super Shot. So I'm going to be going through and we'll show you guys the patterning. It'll be similar to the last video. You'll get to see me actually do the shooting and kind of do an on-range review as I'm doing it. But going to talk a little bit more about this shotgun. Had it now for 2 years and I absolutely love it. It has held up. The finish on it is still beautiful. It's still just as solid as the day that I bought it. The safety is still a little rattly, but other than that, man, it's been a really good gun. It does shoot a little funny. Yeah, it does. You'll see in the video the patterning is a little bit low on it. It is not the easiest gun to aim because of the setup with the one bead, and it's got a little dip right here in the top of the breech here that is supposed to be your back sight, but it's really hard to see, and it's really hard to get your face down that low. So in the future, since this is such a cheap shotgun, I am going to be trying to figure out a way to add a red dot sight to it. With it being such a low price point, I'm not really too concerned with, messing it up or anything like that as far as adding some accessories to it. One thing that I did get wrong on the initial video was I thought that this gun was a full choke. It is not. This gun comes with a fixed modified choke. So I did get that wrong in the first video. I apologize about that. But just going in and looking to see if they did have extra barrels and stuff like that, I did find out that it came with a full choke. With a modified choke. As far as the finish, it is held up very well. It's the stain, the clear coat, all that's held up very well, even in bad weather. The barrel is, the bluing on the barrel is still really nice. I do take pretty good care of my guns, but, nothing, I don't go out of my way to clean it every time I take it out or any of those things. I just simply bring it in and I'll wipe it off. If it's really, really dirty, I'll take and clean it, then put a nice thin thing of gun oil on them. I don't go overboard with it. So it's no cleaning guns every time I take them out is not a necessity of mine. One, I don't shoot enough to justify that when I do go out. Let's see, anything else about the gun before we jump into the footage for the shooting? No. But like I said, other than that, I really love this little gun. It's been very, very good, and I've been able to kill squirrels with it with a number 7 shot out to 30 yards or so with it. So it's got a pretty good reach on it. It's got a fairly long barrel for a 410. And what we're going to be using today for ammunition, I'll put a picture of it instead of trying to zoom it in and out for you guys, but it's the Browning 410 number 9 Tungsten Super Shot. Now this ammunition, it is expensive. It is $30 for a box of 5 rounds. So just gonna throw that out there. That's why you only got to see me shoot it 4 times. Stuff ain't cheap. It's hard to get right now. It comes in boxes of 5. One thing I did notice is when you open up the box, it has I don't know if these are silicone beads that are on it, but the shell is really dirty. Like it has these little silicone or some kind of plastic, little teeny tiny beads all over. So you got to, and they're statically charged and they stick to the shell. So you got to clean them off real good whenever you pull them out of the box and before you put them in your gun. Because I did have an issue with some of those beads getting up around the brass rim here and catching going into the breech of my gun. So it was kind of hanging right there, wouldn't let the shell go all the way down in it. So keep that in mind. Always clean those off before you use them. Again, this is made of tungsten instead of just your regular lead. It is a lot more dense and allows smaller pellets to carry energy a lot further. So that being said, man, this is a number 9 shot, so it's got a lot of pellets in it. It doesn't say on the box how many pellets are in each one, but it claims that it is throwing these number 9 shot out at 1,100 feet per second. So we're going to go outside. We'll shoot the gun. We'll start off at 15, 25, and 35 yards. If it does good at 35 yards, I may push it on out there to 45 yards, and we'll see how it does. So hold tight. Let's go outside and fire this thing off. All right, this is the first shot at 15 yards. Pretty good pattern on that. It is patterning low and to the left, but that is one dead turkey at 15 yards. Wow. Wow. All right, this is the second shot. This will be at 25 yards. Still shooting a little low. Just a little bit low. That is still a really good pattern at that range. All right, gotta move them again. All right, this is the big test. This is 35 yards. I know it's shooting low, so I'm gonna aim at the very top of the target and just a little bit to the right and see if I can get a good center pattern to see how many we can get in that 10 ring area. Wow, that is incredible. That's at 35 yards. I'm gonna put it out there, excuse me. I'm gonna put it out there at 45 and see what we can get. That's an incredible pattern. All right, I'll be right back. We're gonna go move this to 45 yards. All right, so this is gonna be pushing it. This is gonna be a 45 yard shot with a 410 shotgun. And before I said that this gun had a full choke. Sorry about the wind noise, but it's actually a modified choke. Didn't realize that until today, but it's actually modified. So let's see what we can do at 45 yards. Like I said, this is gonna be pushing it, but let's see. It pretty much covers the whole target. So let's just see what we can do. Wow. That's insane. Guys, I'm gonna show you these results here in a minute, but that's 45 yards, and not sure if it would be carrying enough energy to carry a turkey at that range, but as far as the pattern goes, I would not think twice. But that's incredible. I have a modified choke. But I'll show you these inside. All right, so took this thing out here. I'm highly impressed with it. It blew my mind as far as how well it shot with even a modified choke. I can imagine if I would have had, say, a full choke or an extra full screw-in style. But as I said, it does shoot low. So, you know, I've had this problem with it before. And this is the first target that is at 15 yards. As you see, really nice, tight pattern, but it is low and to the left. I'm sorry, I guess that would be low and to the right for if you from the point of view of the turkey anyway, but from the shooter's point of view, it would be shooting low and to the left. Lots and just tons of pellets in the right area. It's just got to get it over some. That is one reason I'm looking into maybe the red dot sight for maybe even this turkey season if I can find one in time in a mounting system. But that way I can move that point of aim a lot easier and get it where I want it to be. Okay, this one here. This was at 25 yards. I'm pretty sure that I did shoot still low and to the left a little, but this was at 25 yards. You see, it's still a little low. The pattern seems a little bit more spread out than I thought it would be at 25. But again, I think most of my pellets did hit in this area down here. Still, I mean, it's a good pattern for turkey at that range. So that's 25 yards there. As long as I get the point of aim moved, I think that'd be great. And again, kind of the same thing at 35 yards. As you can see, kind of still a little low. But I got the pattern a little bit more centered in the target. I would not be scared to shoot this at a turkey. The way it moved, you'll see the way it moved the target at 35 yards. I would not be opposed whatsoever to shoot the turkey at 35 yards with this. I was impressed enough with it at 35 yards that I went out to 45 yards, and this is where it really impressed me. That's a dead turkey all day. I would not be afraid to take that right there at 30 shot like that at 45 yards at a turkey. The only problem that I would have with it would be are these pellets carrying enough energy at that range to kill a turkey? I'm going to try to find some videos myself for my own information as far as what kind of penetration they may be getting at that range. But with that kind of pattern at 45 yards, I know that's within the limits. Now I just got to see about the energy that you're carrying. But yeah, I absolutely love the rounds. They seem to do very well in this gun, even with the modified choke. As I said, I would really like to, try them out of a 410 with a full or extra full turkey choke just to see how they do perform. But again, gun did flawlessly. No issues with that. Like I said, I still have the one pet peeve that I have mentioned before, that whenever you break the gun down, it does not eject the shells on its own like some of your over-unders and some of your other single shots. So it does make it kind of fumble around a little bit to get the shell out and put the new one in. But other than that, it's a great little gun for the money. You can throw it in this gun right here. You can fold it up. It fits inside your turkey pouch. So whenever you're coming out of the woods with your turkey in your bag, you can fold the gun up, stick it in there with it, and have your hands free to walk around and videotape, vlog, whatever you want to do. So this is the fourth video about this gun. It's been 2 years in the making now. Like I said, I'm still very impressed with the gun. The fifth video will be coming out hopefully by the end of turkey season. I will be taking the gun out and doing a hunt with it. So please stick around. Let's see what happens with that. Let's see if I can kill my first turkey on camera. So guys, stick around. We'll see you soon. God bless each and every one of y'all, and God bless the United States. Have a good day.